Today I want to talk about positional play and specifically understanding the centre of the cue ball and how much of the table you can reach with just centre ball striking. Just by going, from the top of the ball all the way to the bottom, but keeping it in the centre, so playing with no side spin whatsoever, you can actually reach a large portion of the table. I've set up a 3/4 ball pot here on the red, and now from this position here, I can reach this cushion over here with topspin, and I can screw it back to here, and I can actually reach everywhere in between just by subtly going up and down the cue ball. Let me try and show you what I mean by trying to hit these 4 cushions from the same pot. So I'm going to start with topspin and try and reach the cushion over there. So that was topspin, just going up onto the top of the white. Now I'm going to come to about middle on the white, and I'm going to try and hit this cushion over here. That was almost exactly in the middle of the cue ball to hit that cushion. Now I'm going to try and hit this cushion over here. So I'm going to go about halfway between the middle of the cue ball and the bottom of the cue ball, and quite powerful to try and get the cue ball to this bottom cushion. So now set up exactly the same angle again, and this time I'm going to come right to the bottom of the cue ball, and I'm going to try and screw the white back and try and hit this cushion here. So as you can see, from a 3/4 ball pot to the corner, a pretty simple shot, I was able to access a huge percentage of the table without having to put any side spin on it whatsoever. So you can imagine the sort of, if you really get to grips with that sort of subtlety of where you strike the cue ball, you can be really precise with positioning the cue ball around the table. And I think it's really important to try and understand the centre of the cue ball before you start putting side spin on it, which can make it harder to pot balls and so on and so forth. But once you understand the centre of the cue ball, then you know when you need to add a little bit of side here and there, if you need to access different areas of the table. A good way of doing this is to challenge yourself, so do as I have done, just 3/4 ball to the corner, try and set up exactly the same time every time and try and hit all 4 cushions. Once you get to grips with that, then you might want to challenge yourself and say, you could dot balls around the table, so maybe put 2 balls on each cushion, and then challenge yourself to try and work your way around the table. So start with topspin and pick the balls off, or try and hit the balls on the cushion as you go around the table. And once you get good at that, then start trying to mix it up. So rather than going with that one first and working your way around, maybe you might go that one, try and hit that one, and then this one, and then that one, so that you really get the subtleties of the centre striking on the cue ball. I think this is a really beneficial little practice routine that's worth giving it a go. Spend a bit of time on this one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd really love to hear if this has helped your game, if you've tried it at all. And of course, please give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe, all those usual things. And thanks for watching.